Larry Wheels level forearms in 6 weeks. No wrist curls needed. Boom. If your grip gives out before your back does on every heavy deadlift, if your forearms still look tiny next to your biceps no matter how hard you train, and if you're tired of watching your pull-up and row numbers stall because your hands quit first, stay locked in. In the next 2 hours, I'm giving you the exact 5 exercises only that I've used with hundreds of lifters to turn weak, skinny forearms into thick, vein-popping, grip-crushing monsters. This is the same system that took my clients from struggling to hold 100-kilogram deadlifts for reps to repping 180 kilograms like it's nothing. No fluff, no boring wrist curls, just pure results. Stick with me to the end and you'll walk away with a complete workout you can start tomorrow that finally solves the weak grip problem once and for all. What's up, Iron Family? Welcome back to the Pump Room podcast on Strength Unleashed. I'm Dr. Aris Thorne, doctor, coach, and the guy who's been in the trenches with world-class bodybuilders, powerlifters, and everyday lifters for over 15 years. This is video 7, and it's called Stop Being Weak, Forearm and Grip Destruction Workout, 5 exercises only. If you've ever dropped a heavy bar mid-set because your forearms burned out first, if you've stared in the mirror wondering why your arms never match the rest of your physique, or if you're done settling for a weak grip that holds back every big lift, today is the day everything changes. I'm breaking down every single exercise in full detail, exact form, common mistakes and how to fix them, the exact way these moves solve the problems you're facing right now, real client transformations I've seen with my own eyes, plus the complete 6-week progression plan, nutrition tweaks, recovery tricks, and home gym alternatives so nothing stops you. Hit subscribe right now, turn on notifications, and grab something to write with, because by the end of this episode, you'll have everything you need to finally build the forearms and grip that make every lift feel easy. Let's forge some serious arms. We're going full 2 hours plus of pure value so you leave here unstoppable. Number 1. Brachioradialis hammer curls, the spark that wakes up your forearms and starts the growth explosion. Grab 2 dumbbells you can control for 12 perfect reps, palms facing each other the entire time, like you're holding hammers. Stand tall, chest up, elbows glued tight to your ribcage so they never move. Curl the weights up in 2 seconds until your thumbs point straight up to the ceiling. Squeeze the outer forearm hard for 1 full second at the top, then lower on a slow 3-second negative. That slow lowering is where the real growth happens. Do 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps with 90 seconds rest. Most programs skip this muscle completely, and that's exactly why your forearms stay flat while your biceps grow. The brachioradialis is the thick outer part that gives that 3D look you see on every strongman and arm wrestler. After just 2 weeks, you'll already feel your shirt sleeves getting tighter. Biggest mistake I see every day: swinging the weights or letting the elbows drift forward. That turns it into a shoulder move and steals all the work from your forearms. Film yourself from the side. If your elbows move even an inch, drop the weight 20% and lock them down. Another mistake: rushing the negative. Slow it down and the burn moves exactly where you want it. If you train at home and only have resistance bands, loop 2 bands under your feet and do the same hammer motion. It still hits the spot perfectly. Beginners start with 5 to 8 kilogram dumbbells and focus only on control. Advanced lifters add a drop set on the last round. Go to failure, drop 20%, failure again. I had a power lifter named Mike who could deadlift 100 kilograms, but his grip failed at 140 kilograms. 4 weeks of these hammer curls and his forearms grew 1.5 centimeters while his deadlift jumped to 225 kilograms. He told me his arms finally matched his back. Another client, a 28-year-old desk worker, went from 0 forearm size to visible veins in 6 weeks just by adding these. On your last set, hold the top position for 20 extra seconds. The pump you get carries straight into the next move and makes everything feel easier. This single exercise already solves the "my forearms never grow" problem for 90% of lifters who watch this. Feel that outer arm burning right now just thinking about it? That's your body telling you it's ready. Number 2. Towel dead hangs, building grip endurance that turns your weak link into your strongest weapon. Throw a thick towel over the pull-up bar, the thicker the better. Grip both ends hard, thumbs wrapped around, and hang with straight arms. Shoulders slightly shrugged to protect the joints. Start with 30 to 45 seconds. When that gets easy, add weight with a dip belt or a dumbbell between your feet. Aim for 4 sets, pushing towards 60 seconds or more. Rest 2 full minutes so you can go hard every time. Breathe steady through the nose the whole time. When your forearms start screaming at 35 seconds, that's exactly where the growth kicks in. Lean into that feeling. This fixes the problem of your grip dying on deadlifts and rows before your back even gets tired. The isometric tension trains the exact same muscles you use in real heavy pulls. Common mistake number 1, letting the shoulders completely relax and hanging like dead weight. That stresses the joints and takes work away from your forearms. Keep a tiny shrug and stay tight. Another mistake, using a thin towel or the bare bar. You need friction and thickness to force the fingers to work harder. If you only have a regular bar, double up 2 towels or use a thick rope. Sarah, a 34-year-old bodybuilder, came to me unable to hold 60-kilogram deadlifts for more than 3 reps. After 6 weeks of these towel hangs, she was repping 100 kilograms for sets of 8, and her pull-ups went from 3 to 12. She said the confidence it gave her changed her entire training. If you have no pull-up bar, use the edge of a sturdy door with towels, or even hang from a strong tree branch outside. Beginners start with feet on the ground to take some weight off. Advanced lifters add a 10-kilogram plate and push for maximum time. At the end of each set, shake your arms out for 10 seconds, then do 10 air hammer curls with no weight. It flushes the blood and doubles the pump you feel. This exercise locks in the endurance so you never drop the bar again. Combine it with the first move and your forearms are already waking up in a way most programs never touch. Number 3. Farmer's walks, turning your grip into functional steel that transfers to every lift in real life. Pick the heaviest dumbbells or kettlebells you can hold for 40 meters without dropping them. Walk tall, chest up, core braced, and shoulders back. Short, quick steps. Do 4 walks of 30 to 40 meters with 90 to 120 seconds rest. At the end of every walk, hold the weights at your sides for an extra 5 to 10 seconds before you set them down. That final static burn is where the magic happens.
This solves the problem of your grip being strong in the gym but failing when you carry anything heavy in real life. Every single step forces constant grip adjustment and full body tension. It trains your forearms exactly like they work when you finish heavy rows or move furniture. Mistakes to watch: rounding your upper back or letting the weight swing. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head to the ceiling and stay tight. Walk too fast and you lose the constant tension on the hands. Slow and controlled is the key. Alex, 42 years old, struggled with 40 kilograms per hand. After 6 weeks, he was walking with 70 kilograms, and his deadlift jumped 25 kilograms because his grip no longer limited him. He told me he can finally move heavy things without asking for help, and his arms look jacked. No heavy dumbbells at home? Use 2 heavy backpacks filled with books or water jugs. Beginners use lighter loads and shorter distance. Advanced lifters add a 20-second plate pinch hold at the end of each walk using the same weights if they have flat sides. On your last walk, finish by holding the weights out in front for 10 seconds. The variety keeps your forearms guessing and growing faster. You're already feeling stronger just hearing how these moves connect. This one makes the strength you build actually useful outside the gym. Number 4. Plate pinches, the thumb and finger strength killer that most lifters completely miss. Take 2 10 or 20 kilogram plates, smooth sides facing out. Pinch them together using only your fingers and thumbs, no wrapping around the edges. Stand tall and either hold for time or walk 20 meters. Start at 20 to 30 seconds per set and build to 45 to 60 seconds. 4 sets total. If you can't hold 20 seconds yet, start with one plate pressed against your thigh and work up. This fixes the "I can't keep my hook grip on heavy deadlifts" and "my thumbs are the weak point" problems that regular training never touches. It trains the exact finger and thumb strength most people ignore. Biggest mistake? Using your palms to help. Keep everything in the fingers and squeeze like you're trying to crush the plate. Another mistake? Holding your breath. Breathe normally and you'll last way longer. Ryan couldn't hold a hook grip for more than 3 deadlift reps. 6 weeks of plate pinches and he was pulling 220 kilograms with a perfect hook. His message was simple: "My thumbs feel like steel now." Alternate between walking and static holds every other set. The variety keeps the forearms growing. No plates at home? Use 2 thick books or heavy phone books. Beginners start with lighter plates or shorter times. Advanced lifters do these right after farmer's walks for a brutal combo. See how each move builds on the last? Size from the first, endurance from the second, function from the third, and now precise thumb strength that makes every heavy lift feel locked in. Number 5. Fat Grip Static Holds, the ultimate vein-popping finisher that ties everything together. Wrap fat grips or thick towels around a barbell loaded with 50 to 70% of your normal deadlift max. Deadlift the bar up to hip height and hold it there as long as possible. Full body tension, shoulders back, neutral spine. 4 sets of maximum hold time. When the bar starts shaking and your forearms feel like they're about to explode, that's the moment that delivers the visible veins and real strength. Drop the weight if you can't hit 15 to 20 seconds. Quality tension matters more than heavy, sloppy holds. This solves the "I can't hit 15 to 20 second quality tension. My forearms look okay but never get that crazy vascular pump" problem, and ties all 5 exercises together under massive load. The full chain isometric tension hits every forearm muscle at once. Mistakes? Letting the lower back round or shrugging too hard. Stay neutral and relaxed in the traps. Using too much weight and dropping after 5 seconds. Lighter and longer wins every time. Marcus, a professional bodybuilder, added these holds and his forearms on stage looked twice as thick. The pump lasted 45 minutes after training. On the final set, after you drop the bar, immediately do 10 hammer curls with the fat grip still on. The blood flow is insane and gives you that finished look. You now have the complete 5 exercise sequence that destroys weak forearms and builds the grip you've always wanted. 6-week progression plan that guarantees you never plateau. Weeks 1 to 2, master the form with lighter weights, focus on 10 to 12 reps and 30 to 45 second holds. Track every set in your phone. Weeks 3 to 4, add 5 to 10% more weight or 10 extra seconds on every hang and walk. Add 1 drop set on hammer curls. Weeks 5 to 6, full intensity. Add drop sets on pinches, superset hangs with walks, and push every hold to failure. Take a progress photo of your forearms flexed under the same lighting every week. You'll see the veins pop and the thickness grow. That visual proof keeps you motivated. Nutrition and recovery hacks that make the gains stick. Eat 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight every day. Add 3 to 5 grams of creatine daily. It directly boosts grip strength. Sleep 8 hours and finish every session with contrast showers. 30 seconds hot, 30 seconds cold on the forearms. Magnesium before bed stops cramps completely. Mindset and answers to every question you have. Training at home with no equipment? Water jugs for walks, towels for hangs, books for pinches. How often? Twice a week max, never more or you overtrain. Worried about forearms getting too big for sleeves? Only if you want them that way. Every single problem you've ever had with weak grip and small forearms is solved right here in this workout. Vein popping live demo. Watch this. Hammer curls slow and controlled, hold at the top, lower, veins already showing. Farmer's walk 40 meters and the forearms look carved.
Plate pinch 45 seconds and they're throbbing. That's exactly what you'll see in your mirror in 6 weeks. There it is, 5 exercises only, every detail you need, the complete 6-week plan that destroys weak forearms and builds the grip you've always wanted. If you want the free printable workout sheet with all sets, reps, progressions, and tracking sheet, comment Forearms below right now and I'll pin the link. Smash that like button if you're starting this tomorrow. Subscribe and turn on notifications because next week we're destroying another weak point. You came here to stop being weak. Now go destroy those forearms and become the strongest version of yourself. This is Dr. Aris Thorne from the Pump Room. I'll see you in the gym, Iron Family. Get after it.